Good morning from Bali, and I wanted to introduce one of the worst cases of cruelty that I've ever seen in all of my time here. But this story has a really happy ending. I hope you can stick with it and watch the whole video because I think it will make you smile. Here goes. One day I had a report of a dog who had been kept on a chain. I was told the person who was looking after this dog was actually suffering from some mental illness. The poor dog had been living on this chain for so long that his neck had grown into the chain and it had never been loosened. He must have been like this for a very long time for his neck to grow into the chain, which was too small. I'd sent Bang Nana, a friend of mine, to come and pick the dog up, and he was taken all the way to the vet clinic in Ubud. The chain around his neck was stuck so far in that we could only untie the chain from the other side, and we had to leave the chain in his neck before he could go to the vet and get some actual treatment. This was a really key moment because it meant that he was finally going to get the treatment that he needed and he'd never have to live in this abusive situation ever again. I've blurred most of the video here because the wound was so horrible that the chain was properly stuck into his neck. It was really, really horrible to see, and I can only imagine how much pain this poor dog must have been in. But this day was the start of the rest of his life because Sunset Vet operated on him and finally got the chain out of his neck, and so started his recovery. Okay, good afternoon from Bali. I'm back at Sunset Vet. I am here to see two dogs that have come in the last couple of days. A dog that I'm going to name Hero. Originally named Zero, he had this horrible neck injury, which I'll tell you a little bit more about in a minute. Hi, Hero. 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 Hey, your tail going. This is the first time that I'd met Hero, and he seemed to have shut down a little bit, but I could see his tail wagging, and I thought, yeah, we can make this dog a lot better, both in body and mind. Go, buddy. This way. Come on, Hero. All right, Hero. Finally free from the chain. First time he's able to walk around without a horrible chain stuck in his neck. Hero! Hey, buddy! Hi! Good boy! Good boy! So, yesterday, he had an urgent surgery on his neck, and it was successful. They managed to get the whole chain out of his neck, but his neck was severely infected as well, obviously, and he's having some, I think, tetanus tests as well, but he's come through it, and he's going to get better from here on. He's very skinny, as you can see, and he's got a bit of a skin condition. This poor dog who spent his whole life on a chain, so much that the chain grew into, or his neck grew into the chain. This is, I think, a big moment for him that he can finally go outside. He didn't seem at all interested in me, but I knew that was going to change. So his name was Zero, I guess reflecting what they really thought of him. They were keeping him on a chain all his life, and it was so to think that since he was a puppy, the chain was never released, and his neck grew into it, and they never even tried to make it better. Alright, I've managed to well and truly get Hero's attention. Hey, Hero. They called you Zero. Now you're Hero, aren't you? Here's some snacks. Oh, yummy. Oh, yummy. Yummy. You've got such a big fat head. Bit like me. My head is too big for my body. In reality, Hero was still in really, really bad shape. He didn't have any humans that really cared about him. So I think it's testament to how nice he was. He'd come and he'd eat out of my hand without going to bite or anything like that. He was really, really skinny. He had a skin disease as well as some blood parasite. Of course, the main issue was his neck. It was going to be a long recovery from here. I could see there was a happy dog waiting to get out. Even though he'd been treated so badly, Hero was still really gentle when taking food out of my hand. What a good boy. I just think this is lovely to see him exploring, walking around. He sniffed a flower earlier and jumped. I've just talked to the vet and they think that he'll have to stay here basically until his neck is at least healed enough to not need changing every day and bandaging all the time. So he'll stay here and I'll visit him as much as possible. It was really remarkable to see Hero start to follow me around. You could see in his eyes that he was getting better and that he was starting to enjoy life again. It was just brilliant. Oh, what a happy dog. You've just made my day. Eh? Hero, what a good boy. What a good boy. Oh, such a big boy. Sit. Hero, sit. Can you sit? Sit. There, I'll give you one for not jumping. Good boy. Good boy. You got so much more life in your eyes, look. Look. Feel alive. So much life. Good boy. I knew you'd get it. I knew you'd get it. Good boy. You can see his neck now, and what Sunset Vets have done is they've stitched it because it was a massive open wound. It was they were replacing the bandage once every couple of days, and now that all the infection and gunk is gone, they've been able to stitch it together, so he'll always have a scar around his neck. Be a pretty cool scar. He also had his testicles removed, so castration, and that's a very, very good thing. Means he's not going to contribute to the issue we have of overpopulation of dogs that get born in the world only to become sick and to suffer. Good afternoon from Bali. Come to see Hero. Hey buddy, you gonna come say hello? Hero is doing really, really well. So we just need to wait a couple of more weeks until the stitches can come out, and they just got to monitor it obviously, but we're approaching the time when we'll finally be able to take him out of the vet and hopefully can find him a new home after that as well. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you? Who's a good boy? Hey Hero, what a good boy. Your face is everything. Hi Hero. Hi buddy. As time went by, I'd visit Hero as much as I possibly could, and it was so nice to see him slowly recover in body and mind. Hero! Hero! Hey buddy! Hey! Hey Hero! Hero! Hi buddy! How you doing? How you doing? Look at your neck, it looks so good. So, Hero's been in Sunset Vet now for quite a while, about maybe 3 weeks, and his neck looks so good. Hey buddy! And his fur's getting better, he's already been castrated. God, you look so good, you're so handsome. You're so handsome. And the biggest change, I think, is in his demeanour and his eyes and his enjoyment in life. He seems to be getting much better. I can't wait to get him out of the vet. Hero, good boy. Today's a special day. Hero. Hero is he's leaving Sunset Vet finally. I'd appealed a few times for a foster or an adopter for Hero, but nobody had come along and I couldn't keep him in the vet much longer, so I decided to take him to a kennel. So I've got some good news and some sort of not so good news. The good news with Hero is, look at him. He looks fantastic. Hey buddy. Hey, how you doing? His neck scar is completely healed. I'm not sure the fur will grow back over it, but it looks really, really good. And he's doing much better. His coat's better. He's on medicine for blood parasites as well, which is partly why he was so skinny before. He's putting a good amount of weight on. and you can see all of this is new fur and the pink skin underneath. Shows that the medicine has been working. Very happy for him. He's doing well and he's getting better. But the sort of not so good news is, firstly, I don't have a solution for him. As you might have seen, I've really struggled to find homes for anyone, even the cutest, nicest puppies like Carol. So I don't hold out much hope in getting Hero a home. So if you're watching this, if you live in Bali, if you know anybody who lives in Bali, I'm really going to need some help. Okay, we've arrived. Hero. Finally, he's out of happy paws. Months went by, and despite trying my best to find Hero a home, nobody was coming forward, and I was really worried about him stuck in the kennel all the time, so I tried him in my rescue garden with my pig Violet. Sadly, that didn't work, and it stressed everybody out. So I decided to come up with a new plan to set up an adoption day where hopefully, fingers crossed, Hero would be adopted. Finally, it was the big day, and it was very nice because a local vet clinic allowed us to do the adoption day. I brought all of the animals who I'd rescued at the time. So just taking Hero for a little walk. So far, adoption day, success. We've had a... Where do you want to go, Hero? We've had 3 adoptions so far. And I'm happy to say that all but 2 got adopted. That was Vicky and sadly Hero. What a cool guy. I'd posted everywhere and tried so hard to get Hero an adoption, but it wasn't to be, even though he looked this cool. So I had to come up with a new plan. I was talking to Nenga about what to do with Hero, and we just don't have options. He didn't get adopted at the adoption day, but Nenga's kind boss has said that she would adopt him into this little rescue garden that they run here, which is lovely. So we're really very happy. Hero, he's going to be the latest addition here. We've tried pretty hard to find him an adopter, and we haven't been able to find one. So I think this is a really good solution. It's safe, it's secure, they're going to be looked after. He's got other dogs to play with, so I think everybody's going to be happy. Hero! I'm really delighted to see all 3 of these were rescued. Shelley from the temple. Pooji also from the temple with a broken leg, and then Hero with his neck injury, which you can hardly see now. So this is a really happy ending. They get to live in this nice big garden. They've got a nice shelter over here. When I think of how we found Hero and the condition that he was in to what he has become today, it just really makes me smile, and I'm so happy that he's been able to get to this point, and I thank everybody who supports me and my little mission here in Bali to be able to do this. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for watching my video on Hero. I hope you enjoyed it, and appreciate everybody who's taken the time to watch it. You can help my channel grow by liking and sharing and commenting and all of the things that you probably already know how to do. But yeah, just a quick thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with my next rescue video.